Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hey, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about will being an authorized user on someone else's credit card actually help your credit? You know, in reality, the answer is yes, it could. But you're going to be surprised by why I say yes, it could. Hey, welcome to Points Blank Travel. My name is Rod, and my goal for this channel is to talk about credit cards, points, and miles, and how to travel around the country or around the world for little or no money out of your pocket. If this is something you're interested in, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your family and friends, hit that notification bell so you can receive content as soon as I drop it, and I can guarantee you I'm going to drop as much knowledge as I can, as often as I can. Hey, the reason I say yes, it could, because it really is based on the primary cardholder's habits. If the primary cardholder is kind of late paying their bills, they're not really financially stable, their job may be in jeopardy, that's not the person you want to be an authorized user on their card. Now, if you have someone that's stable, you know, hey, they always pay their bills on time, they really don't talk about it, that's who you want to roll with. But it's really, yes, it could, but it depends so much on the primary cardholder and how you can benefit from being an authorized user. You know, hey, there are a number of reasons you may want to look at adding an authorized user to your card. Let's say you have a sibling or a child. You want to help establish their credit while they're young, so when they become an adult, they'll already have some established credit. That is a perfect opportunity to add them as an authorized user. It's not going to hurt anything. Obviously, depending on their age, they're not going to have a credit card, so it'll only benefit them. Another reason, if you have a family member or a friend and they're trying to repair their credit, hey, nothing wrong with adding them as an authorized user, because maybe they had a bad stretch where they missed a couple payments, they lost their job, they couldn't make their payments on their rent or their mortgage or their credit cards or their car note. You know, adding them as an authorized user can be one of the quickest ways to help them re-establish their credit and repair their credit. Hey, another thing to think about, expense management. There are a lot of married couples out there. They'll become authorized users. The husband or the wife will get a card, they'll add the other spouse as an authorized user, because it's so much easier to have all of the cards or all of the accounts under one account, and it's so much easier to just pay that instead of them opening up separate accounts and having to keep up with separate bills. Hey, another benefit of being an authorized user is the perks. Sometimes you can share, hey, airport lounge access if you're an authorized user. You can share elite status if you go to a hotel or an airline. So that's another benefit for being an authorized user. But again, you got to think about that primary cardholder. What are their habits? What is their lifestyle? Do they live beyond their means? Are they out here swiping a credit card just to keep up with the Robinsons, the Joneses, the Smiths, or whoever? If they're doing that, you probably want to think about, you know, and you don't want to be disrespectful, but ask, hey, you know, I want to be an authorized user. I want to build my credit, but I want to make sure I don't damage my credit, especially if you're trying to repair your credit. As a child, if you're looking at establishing credit, you really don't have say-so. But if you're an adult and someone is offering this service to you, it's a thin line. You don't want to be rude, but you also want to be cautious as well. You know, there's a couple things when a person adds someone as an authorized user. If they happen to give their card to that person, the primary card holder is responsible for every charge that's put on their card. So now I'm flipping it over. I'm going from the authorized user being careful to the primary cardholder being careful, because if you're the primary cardholder and you give it to a college student and it's a big party coming up and they remember, hey, I have this credit card that my uncle gave me or my pops gave me or my aunt gave me, and they go out here and decide to buy everything for the party, you can find yourself in a financial bind. Now the flip side of that, and what I recommend, regardless of the age, if you're really trying to help someone out, go ahead and make them an authorized user, but don't physically give them the card. Keep the card in your drawer or activate it, put it back in the envelope. Let them reap the benefits of your good habits and your credit score. Never physically give them the card, and then sooner or later they'll be able to drop off your account as an authorized user, get their own card, and if they want to go and spring for the party and all that, it's all on them. Remember, this here is a stepping stone. It's a building process. I always say, crawl before you walk, and this is part of that crawl before you walk process of maybe becoming an authorized user on someone else's card. Hey, adding a family member or a friend as an authorized user is supposed to be a positive thing, and it can be. It's a lot of people just automatically think, hey, if I become an authorized user, my credit score is going to shoot up. No, it's really a two-headed monster. Will the primary card holder do their part? Are they responsible? Will they pay their bills on time? Do they have a lot of late and missed payments? Will they go and max out a credit card? And then you have to look at the second head. Am I going to give the card to this authorized user? Will they be out here doing their own shopping or their own thing and not even used to having a credit card and blowing it up? Or you can meet somewhere in the middle. Hey, I'm going to help this family member out. I'm going to help this friend out. I'm going to go ahead and make them an authorized user, but I'm going to make sure that I keep possession of the card. So all I'm really doing is helping establish their credit, is helping build them and boost them up to where they need to be. You know, I wanted to make a short video. If you notice, I came out of old school today, threw out on the old Puma jacket. It's been a long day, a long weekend. So I kind of wanted to keep it simple. But this is something that someone asked me the other day. Hey, if I'm authorized using some kind of card, will that help my credit? Now you have my answer, not the answer. Research it for yourself, but you have my answer. Hey, remember, subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit that notification bell, share it with family, friends, share it with people you don't even like. I really don't care. Just share it. And as always, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars, baby. Have a great evening, and I'll be coming at you soon. Thanks.